Hello, everyone. Cut this off. All right, let's see. Let me put my link up. Pen. Let's see.
Power off.
As you're coming in, please, if you can hear me, hit the heart buttons if you can hear me. Okay, I didn't get any. I don't know. We will see. Hello, can you guys hear me? Hit the heart buttons. What number is
Stand like that.
How are you guys doing today? Straighten up my collar. How are you guys doing today? Say hello. Coming through clear? I just want to see. Can you hear me? Babe, can you tell me if you can hear?
Okay.
People not saying nothing. When y'all came in, what did y'all see? Did y'all see anything? When y'all came in, what did y'all see?
Okay, they can hear you.
They probably ain't seen nothing. This thing ain't. They want to, test me out first.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on, guys? I see you. You guys are awesome. This is your first time viewing, type up the number 81. If you are a regular, just say I'm a regular.
They just said they just saw me.
Ah! They just saw you, Jim.
Well, that's horrible. That is horrible. You're supposed to see a little more than that.
Ain't supposed to see a little more?
That's all right. We're going to get this thing right.
Ah.
All right, guys. If you are brand new, please put up a number 81. If you are a regular, put up a 100. We're here today, and we're talking about how to stay fresh all year. No, all month long.
All month long.
Okay? So that's what we're going to talk about. Can you please share this video? Share the video. Alright, so y'all know sometimes I come up on here with some tea. So today's tea is lemon. Who is this?
Uh-oh.
Hi, Miss Lisa. She gave 1,000 stars.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are so awesome.
You was such a blessing. Thank you so much. Can you screenshot that?
Okay.
What's that? Oh, we got it.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Hello. We's in business, y'all. I's got ads. Let's go. My husband just showed me. Can you screenshot that?
Is that a stars party? You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
They gave me ads. I had the ads.
Oh,
I had to share it, so my videos are monetized. Hello. Go ahead, put hello up there. I'm so happy. Happy. Cause I be giving some good tea on here, but I said I'm not gonna be keeping my stuff up here, and I'm not monetized.
That sticker is so cool. I like that.
Hello?
That sticker is so cool.
I think I deserve it in Jesus' name. I think I do. I've been working hard in this piece. I'm talking about 7 years, girl. 7. 7. That's a long time.
It is a
Long time coming, like that singer Cook said. Sam Cooke, long time coming.
It's a long time.
I'm sorry, I gotta praise him. Yes, praise him. I'm serious, y'all. When you get an increase, and I've been praying for an increase for months, not 4 months, for months, okay? And so for that to happen, you got to put the work in, and I had to, and I'm thankful. And so we hope that this will work out. Thank you, Facebook.
You guys are awesome.
Or Meta, whatever y'all are now. I don't know. MetaBank. I don't know what's going on. Whatever your name is, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys, let's get into the program. Should we? Or shall we?
Shall we?
So I need a few people to say, can I proceed? And y'all say yes, indeed. We're going to go ahead and get started. Can I start this? Y'all say yes, indeed. Special shout out to this Lisa Marie Hubbard for blessing this video with 1,000 stars. I got to kick it to her one more time. Yes, I do. Oh, okay. All right, so what's in my cup, y'all? Miss Lisa's going to help y'all get that answer, because I don't tell y'all that usually until my husband said, oh, we got ads, girl. Chill. I said, okay. We got some lemon balm tea, and we got some, I forgot. It's 2 things in here. I don't want to lie to you. Oh, it's a special tea. Dandelion root tea and lemon balm tea. Now, I take the dandelion root because it has iron in it, because your girl don't eat beef. Your girl don't eat meat that much. I eat 2 types of meat. I eat eggs for the protein, and I eat fish. That's it. That's all. No chicken, no turkey, no beef, no pork. I decided to do that, okay? It's working out for my husband. It's working out for me and everything. So, weight's coming off, just to let you guys know. Yeah. I lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. If you guys want to know the tea on that, make sure you go and you subscribe to the group, okay? Which is at the pin, okay? It's not subscribe. It's really you pay one fee and you're good for a year. And I lost 10 pounds. So I'm coming down in 2-3 months. And look, I got all kinds of problems. They told me 20 years ago, I got this, I got that, PCOS, blood pressure problems, diabetes, all that. And I'm managing to really, really lose weight. And I'm 40 plus. Hello. So I'm doing it. But there's a special thing you have to do for weight loss. And that's for anybody who is struggling in that arena. It's not just about just stopping eating. I was telling one of my clients, I do one-on-ones, y'all. I would suggest, if you need any kind of services, like holistic services, I'm here. I do one-on-ones. One-on-ones is $50 right now, okay? So that's additional to your yearly membership, which once you go to the site, you'll see what it is. And then if you want a one-on-one, it's just $50 additional dollars. But honey, if you know about holistic services, it starts at $200-$300. So I'm giving it away. I mean, that's just, what I do. But I was telling her, you don't want to just not eat. Because not eating, your body is smarter than that. You know what I mean? It's going to manage to do what it needs to do to keep going. Lemon balm tea and dandelion root tea. Me either, no need. What you do, Miss Lisa? Me either, no meat, only egg whites. Okay, but I'm gonna give you, Miss Lisa, don't do that. Don't do egg whites, because egg whites alone makes it not a complete nutrient. So if you're going, but that's just me. That's my professional advice. You didn't ask for it, but I'm giving it to you. So when you separate the yolk and you separate the egg white, you have just made that a little more higher on the insulin scale. When you put it together, it's actually better. It's a complete nutrient. So sometimes our physicians, they tell us things, and sometimes we'll go above and beyond, unless your doctor told you to go ahead and do just the egg whites. And I know that's a thing, but girl, just eat the whole thing and keep it moving. You'll see the difference. All right, so let's get into it. One thing you want to do, that's a blessing. That's what I'm telling you. Look it up. Look it up. I always tell my people to be informed. So look it up and see what but I just basically told you what's up. So when you put that together, Miss Lisa, it's better than separating it. Correct, Andrew?
It is,
Okay. I didn't know that either. The old school people would be like, I'm going to take the yolks out. And it was all right because they was in a different situation. But nowadays, we under a different climate, if you will. So we need to know all the information that we need to know, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Okay. So we want to keep our stress down, y'all. If somebody could be ever so gracious to share this video, honey, I don't care how much you shared. I got ads. You know what I mean? I don't care. At this point, I really don't care. But yeah, share. All right. But anywho, what was I saying? You want to keep your stress levels down. One thing. Yeah. I have to say that. I say that to all of my videos because stress is serious. So me being a particular age, I have a particular lifestyle. I am always helping others. I'm always working. I'm always making videos and things like that. I have a high stress life, but I take things to help me to relax, okay? If you have a problem with relaxing, sign up for the group, guys, or for the community, okay? It's very important because you have to get that stress level no matter what you're dealing with. Who in here has feminine reproductive problems? Just say me, and that's the whole gamut. That could be pH problems. That could be heavy cycles, no cycles at all. Even if you've had a hysterectomy, all of that to me is feminine wellness issues. So anybody in here has feminine wellness issues, just say me. And one thing you have to do, like if you see me, the first line of contact is we're going to get your stress levels down. And that's what it is. Like when I see people through my phone, guys, it's all virtual. Okay, isn't that wonderful? When I see people, the first thing I do is I ask them, or one of the things I ask, I say, how is your sleeping habits? I see you, Miss Kaylin. She says she has feminine wellness problems, so why aren't you a part of the community? Let me look in the list and see if you're on here. Nope. Why aren't you there? I need to see you. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Don't meet me there, beat me there, okay? It's very affordable, okay? But that's one of the things I ask. I ask, how is your sleeping habits? See, y'all thought I was going to just talk about soap. I think y'all already got that under control, honey. You've been soaping that thing up for years, and that thing still ain't singing, is it? It ain't singing a good tune. It's off key, isn't it? Yeah, because it's an internal problem. It's an internal problem. Okay? It's not the external problem is this. She said sorry. Don't be sorry, girl. So what happens is what you're washing away is whatever's able to seep out. Now, what seeps out? Bacteria. Bacteria. That's another thing with this tea that I'm drinking. Dandelion root tea and lemon balm tea. I'm not going to say that anymore. Okay? Is getting my stress levels down. It is making sure my digestive system is on point. Because during this time in the climate that we are in and going through and been going through for the last few years, have you noticed that things have been changing as far as people's health and their mental health? Mental health and your digestion goes together. And so I had to do the research. I had to go through some things to really realize, do I have irritable bowel syndrome? No. It was just basically my whole situation. I was full of stress. And when you are stressed, it's going to throw your whole digestion off. If your digestion is off, your sleep patterns are going to be off. Melatonin, if you guys understand what melatonin is, I know y'all guys know that, because a lot of people who have problems with sleeping, the first thing you want to do is go and get your little $7 bottle of melatonin. Melatonin, taking it over the counter, is dangerous after a while because you're going to build a resistance, and it's going to tell your body not to make it itself. Melatonin is a hormone we make ourselves. In fact, melatonin is also located in your digestive system. So if your digestive system is off, if your stress levels are high, it is going to lead to pH problems. Your physician may not tell you that because they may not know. See, physicians are for emergency purposes. Now, if you have a physician who is into holistic services as well as to being your physician as far as what they do, that is a gem. Okay? And I commend you, and do not let that physician go. But if you don't, you can incorporate both of the lives. When I say both of the lives, you can, blend both of those lifestyles together because you need both. I feel like holistic is for more long term versus your physician. If you have an infection today, of course, they're going to give you some antibiotics so you can get on the road to recovery. But then after that, it's your job to keep your body from getting to that point. So let's talk about BV real quick, right? A lot of women are going through that. You're using your little, what is it called? What's that stuff called for roaches? You kill roaches with it, ladies. What is it called? It starts with a B and ends with an A. Boric acid, right? Them things, I looked up them, do y'all read the reviews on that stuff? Oh my gosh, you go on Amazon, I have them on my site too, because I know, hey, I have to sell some things or offer some things that people actually are familiar with. But read the, what is it called? The reviews on those things. If you don't read the good ones, read the bad ones so you can make a good sensible decision on what to do. First and foremost, you don't want to put anything up there. It's just dealing with one part of the body when really it is you want to deal with your whole body. That way you'll heal it and it doesn't necessarily come back, if you will. Dushing, boric acid pills, suppositories like what is it called? Those pearls, yoni pearls. All of that, I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't work. There's too many people who are using them and selling them and saying that they do. But it is for a short purpose. And it's just literally just dealing with that one entity instead of dealing with the gut. You have to deal with the gut. The gut is the core to your well-being. Okay, gut health. And these are some key things that you need to do. The things that I'm talking about, you need to get your stress levels down. If you're a person who has a lot of issues in that department as pH or yeast infections and things like that, honey, you're going to have to cut down your meat. Meat intake has to go. And there's levels to this. I tell all my clients this. I say it's levels to this. I've been doing this for over 17 years, just basically dealing with all of my wellness problems through diet and lifestyle. I'm not a person who's quick to just want to take some pills or get a surgery. I want women to keep their reproductive organs, whether you are in childbearing years or not, because they serve a purpose. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm an advocate on. I'm an advocate for feminine well-being. And so if you're a woman who's watching this and you have fibroids, I can help you with that. It's going to be a process, okay? But if you put what I say in motion, you're definitely going to get to the road of recovery. And I honestly can say that only because I've done it and I've seen it work, okay? And so a woman who has a balanced digestion usually would not have problems in that area. If you get your stress levels down to a certain point, usually you won't have those problems. I say usually. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
I gotta say usually, y'all. Let me see if you guys have any questions. Can y'all give me a break from talking? Because we gonna be on this thing for a minute. I got ads. You got any questions? Let's see. Am I the only one here? What? Oh, I know why she said that. Because ain't nobody typing.
Oh.
Girl.
They're listening.
All my videos, to be honest, people just sit around and they listen. They're probably at work and all of that. Whatever. I don't care. Anywho. So let's go to the next thing. This is another thing that I do, of course. Drink your water. A lot of us, we don't drink water. We expect to drink all of this sugar, sodas, coffee. I have to say that. Oh my gosh. if you want to be in a wellness situation and you want to do things holistically, one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to drink too much coffee. I said too much, okay? Everything I'm saying is moderation. I'm not telling you to just kick it out at one time, because that's very tough to do that. I have to understand that I've been living in a certain way for years, and
You
I
really
have discipline, you know, and I've attached my lifestyle to the way I feel and the results. A lot of us, we attach wanting to do something healthy to something that is temporary. And to be honest, if you get everything under control, yeah, it would make it temporary, and you feel like you can go back to your old ways. But guess what? If you go back to your old ways, it's going to come back. So it's really a lifestyle, okay? Another thing, guys, you have to cut the sugar down. You have to cut it out, okay? And the more sugar that you eat, the more sugar that you are going to crave. And I'm going to tell you why. I got to get some shares in here. I'm going to share my own video, because you guys aren't going to share anything. I probably don't have any shares on this video. I probably don't, because I don't really force it. But I don't want to force it. I want people to share because they want to share, not because I asked. But it looks like it doesn't work that way. I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff in. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, and I'm going to get this. I have a few groups, guys.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Let's count the shares.
Well, I'm sharing it to a few places. Okay, so I did all of my sharing. Thank you so much. Okay, so the reason why, like I said, the more sugar that you eat, the more you're going to crave. But nobody asked why. Can somebody ask why? I want to see if you guys are actually here with me. You guys here with me? Ask why. Go ahead. Ask why. Okay, I'm going to act like it come through because it's a huge delay. Okay, the reason why is because when you're eating sugar, what's going to happen is it's going to feed the bad bacteria in your gut. How do you know that you're feeding the bad bacteria in your gut? If you're bloated, if you're constipated, if you are not sleeping well, if it's hard to go to sleep. Did I say that?
If you're not sleeping well.
If it's hard to, it's another one that shows that you may have just bloated. That's the biggest thing. That's an indicator that, oh, if it's hard for you to get an appetite. Okay? Because if you are not effectively getting rid of everything, you're going to always feel full. That's why you feel like you can go all day and not eat, because you don't have an appetite. Now, if you follow the rules, you know, if somebody's here who wants to learn how to lose 10 pounds in a very short time, but in a healthy way, okay, please make sure that you join the community, because I would love to share that with you. And once you realize what to do and how you feel, you're not going to stop. But yeah, what's going to happen is when you're eating all this sugar, the microbiome, your digestive system is going to be out of whack, and it's going to basically have a lot of that disease-causing bacteria which loves sugar. So that's why you're going to crave it. So if you don't eat a lot of sugar, you're not going to crave it, because your your digestive system is going to be balanced, and you're not going to have all that negativity going on in your gut. So you're not going to have those type of feelings and cravings. Did somebody type something? I share even though I don't know too many. Yeah, Miss Caitlin, you said that a few weeks ago, darling. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's the problem. And if you're having problems with sugar cravings, or what they would call sugar addictions, please get in contact with me, because I can get that. I can help you with that as well. Because if you don't get that together, you are going to forever have that problem. I dealt with someone who had Tamu. At least she said she had Tamu. Later on, I found out she had her own group, and she was actually feeding her group with my information. Honey, I'm not stupid. Ha! But anyway,
What is Tamu?
Tamu is basically when you have really, really bad bacteria buildup, and it comes through your pores. But Tamu is made by your liver or something like that. Okay? Because this lady was keeping me on my toes. I'm thankful for you, honey. I'm going to tell you this right now. Ain't no hard feelings. Because I know she in here watching. Y'all, I got to be Jenna for 1 second. Jenna from the block.
Oh, no.
Honey. There's no hard feelings. Just understand that I knew the whole time that you were taking my information somewhere else. Remember that conversation I said? I said, ma'am, honey, do you want me to teach you this? And you said, oh, no, Jenna, that's you. That's your talent. Honey, I knew the whole time, baby. I'm not silly. But at the end of the day, I have to get my lesson. And so what you did for me, you actually helped me and pushed me to do more. See, let me let you know this, and this to everybody who's watching. Honey, what the devil means for bad, the Lord turns around for good. Honey, I got something with a lot of people don't. You give me lemons, I'm going to make lemonade. See, I had to let you guys know. I'm not going to be fake and phony because this lady literally watches all of my videos. She's probably watching now. I'm looking at you, honey, and God bless you because you stole my money. But see, you know what? When God has something for you, nobody can take it from you. Ain't that right? My husband's over here giving me the darn signal. But I have to let, what they say, I have to tell the truth and shame the devil. You can't steal from God's child. In fact, I'm glad you did because he blessed me. Okay? You can't do that. See, God say you don't have to do nothing. He'll fight all your battles. So he's in the darn trenches with me fighting. So you mess with me, you messing with God. It's a spiritual warfare out here, honey. Spiritual warfare. I ain't never meet this lady a day of my life in person. But she has put me through so much for the last 2 years. And I said, you know what? God, you saw her season was up. Can we get back? But yeah, y'all, that's basically what I got to say about that. My nose red and everything.
Oh, no.
I'm passionate about this, y'all. I'm a passionate woman. Because I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of struggles, a lot of loss, and all of that. You know what I mean? And God brought me through it. See, he told me not to worry about somebody stealing from me. He said, I got you. So I had to realize that and just say, okay, God, you know what you're doing better than me. See, he'll use whomever he needs to use to get you through. He'll use whomever he needs to use to teach you a lesson so you can get to the next level. So all along they thinking they got you, that you hurt me. Baby, you ain't hurt me. You hurting yourself. Okay? And I ain't got to do nothing because God got me. Okay? So with that being said, in Christ, I love you. If you're watching this, I pray that you continue to be blessed and share with your group. And I hope that my information helps you to be prosperous in whatever you got to do, boo. And that's real. Now, where was I before I went? Because, I mean, it's kind of uncomfortable when I know that this woman's on here now.
Oh.
It's uncomfortable.
You know, everybody has their moments, but for the most part, she was cool.
Oh, she was cool up until she stole my money.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And they probably wondering, how did she steal your money and you ain't never meet her? Girl. You know, it is what it is. And see, the thing about it is, I was a little butthurt a little bit because she's been my client for a while. And so she was the last person that I would think would get me. But when you have a passion for something, you give it away. It's not mine to keep. You know, when God bless you, I mean, he's blessed me with so much and blessed me with all the talent and things like that, because all talents and gifts comes from God.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? It comes from God. It's not something I can take credit for. And so when you doing God's work, you just do it. So I really was gonna let her get away with it, but then that spirit, that Holy Spirit, that still small voice, when people say something told them, the something is God. The something is the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit is giving you what you need to get through life. They said, oh no, you go ahead and you say something. I said, okay, I'm gonna say something. Oh ma'am, I know you got my recipe. You know that's an X amount of money. Can I have that? And she never paid me. She said she was going to do it, and she never did. And I said, okay, cool. What can I do? It's $45. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's $45. But it's a principle. And so I said, you know what? Maybe God was saying it's time for her to go so you can fly. Because I couldn't completely fly. I mean, really, you get what I'm saying?
I do.
I feel like I'm free now because that part of my life is gone. But I'm going to tell you, I'm from the hair game. I mean, I used to have a whole salon, do hair. I'm an old school cat. I did business in person and all of that, So I'm more than the average Joe. Don't take my niceness and my comedy and all that for weakness. Just know I'm one of those type people who just sit back and observe. But for you to sit back and observe, you got to be what? Calm. Hello? You got to drink your tea. You got to get that cortisol down. You got to get your rest.
Mm-hmm. That's very important.
So don't think that you're getting over on me. You're not getting over on me. It's just that I just going to let you do what you need to do. Because sometimes, most of the time, well, all the time, the Bible says the devil got to ask for permission. Mm-hmm. So whenever you get an attack, just know God already set that up for you for your blessing. See, people think when you go for your blessing, that means there's no lesson. Oh no, you're going to go through something, honey. Every level you go through, every blessing you get, you're going to go through something. That's just how it works. So you get a little bit of everything with Jenna. Okay? I haven't forgotten all of y'all people with pH problems. I'm going to go back. All right, so we're going to lessen the sugar. Right?
Yes.
We're going to lessen the sugar. We're not going to drink our sugars. Do not drink your sugars. Jenna don't do that. I drink nothing but water and fruit infused water and things like that. So I do my strawberries. I do my apples every day. I do my lemons and my limes and stuff like that. I'm not like real bougie where I don't do limes because they don't have seeds. Look, God got me. That's what my husband always said. Lemons don't have seeds. And they don't.
Limes.
I'm sorry, limes. They don't.
They don't.
But I ain't there yet. But I have cut down on my lime intake.
You have cut down on your lime.
We're supposed to eat fruits with seeds and all that because they are, They are fertile.
They're fertile.
You get what I'm saying? So if you're eating foods that are not alive, and that's another thing why less meat is better. Mm-hmm. Because you're just eating something that's not alive. It doesn't serve a purpose. I mean, if you're eating a hamburger right now, the purpose of this really serving is your taste buds. You just got a taste for it. It's real salty. It's real fatty. It's good. Oh, good to the nose. Good to the eyes. Good to the taste.
No, I've been doing really well.
Yes, Miss Selena. And yes, Miss Kaylin. Yeah, I mean the thing about it is, guys, we stopped the meat, all that meat that we were eating.
Yes, we did.
It was backing up in our system. So if you want a life where you're living cleaner, you can't eat stuff that is going to clog your system. Mm-hmm. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Guys, do y'all have any questions? And stuff like that. Oh, wow. Y'all are very quiet. I know when God enters the room, no one speaks. But he always with us, so where you see me, he be. So y'all got to get used to that. At any time in my videos, I may have to share a word or two. But don't be uncomfortable. Right?
Water break.
I drink by a gallon of water a day. A day. A day does not mean within a work day. I didn't know that when I was younger.
Mm.
24 hours is a day. Okay? So you want to make sure that you drink plenty of water a day. What does water do for the body?
Good question.
What do you guys do? Go ahead. And are y'all guys seeing some ads or something? Because the number's going up and down. What is that about?
Probably seen ads.
Are y'all seeing ads? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little geeked, as they would say.
Now.
What did I want to say?
Yes.
What does water do for the body, guys? What does water do for the body?
Hello.
Trying to let me woo-sah. See, that's what y'all always say. I'm fired up for God, honey. I'm letting you know my testimony, because my testimony doesn't belong to me. It belongs to y'all now, because it's going to help somebody. So if I'm fired up for Christ, God got me. It's good, okay? And, you know, it is what it is. Let me woo-sah. Oh, no, I'm good. Trust me. Hello. Look, the thing about it is, let's just talk about this real quick.
Okay.
If I was up here being boring and not fired up and not passionate about whatever I'm talking about, would you guys listen to me?
Part of this is part of the broadcast, you know.
I'm just asking, like, if I didn't have any passion behind what I was saying,
We like to have fun.
would you guys listen to me? More than likely not. There are some people who don't know how to take passion and all that. Whatever. It's so much passion on this app. Oh, it's so much passion and so many things that people are doing to their bodies to keep them amped. Honey, I'm amped on Christ. Don't drink. I'm a teetotaler. I don't do any illegal substances. I am so proud to say that. I don't care if it is legal. I ain't doing it. Because I don't need it. I have a natural way about me. Hello? Okay, so I know for a fact God says be hot or cold.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? You do? Thank you so much, Selena. She said, okay. See, she said she see the ads. I said, thank you. Thank you so much. But you know what I mean? I'm happy. I gotta spread the word. And so anybody who wants to be jealous of anybody, don't, because I went through a lot. See, never be jealous or never be envious on anybody else's blessings, because you don't know what they had to go through to get it. Okay? All this information and all these things that I do on a daily basis when I go live and stuff, I had to go through a lot to obtain this knowledge. Nobody taught me this. Life taught me. And one day, you know, there are angels in human form, and we all are angels to somebody. I might be somebody's angel, because when I go live, you know, I'm touching somebody. Just know that when you serve God, God is using you. If you say, hey, I want to be a vessel, I want God to use me, He gonna use you. And so I had an angel come up to me and say, I had this big book right here. This is my testimony, one of them. I was in Barnes and Nobles. Okay? And I was looking through this book. And this lady said, she said, go ahead and get that book. I said, okay. At the time, it was $30. I said, go ahead and get that book. You know, Barnes and Noble, you can sit there and peruse the books and all that. That's why they're not in business now, because people was freaking reading books for free. But anyway. But yeah. And so I bought it, and everything I need to know and more is in this. Like, literally, if I'm suffering or a client needs something, I can just flip through this like they did in Charmed. See, they take what God give us naturally and try to make it evil. But yeah, God can lead you to where you need to go. You feel me? Like food allergies. Who in here got food allergies? You know? I was talking to my husband yesterday, and I said, you know, your allergies are getting a little bit better. I said, well, our stress levels are going down, so the allergies that he usually has are not as profound. And so or pronounced, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time when women have pH problems, they're going through a lot of stress. See, your physician is just going to go ahead and give you the pills, because they are not trained necessarily in holistic. There are a few doctors that are. Okay, so I'm not saying that there are no doctors out here that serve both purposes, but most do not. And the ones that do, they had to do the research, and they had to do the classes, they had to do the extra work. That's why I say if you have that type of physician, value them, because they're a gem. Just like me, I'm in between too. Like I have respect for both. Like I had to tell one of my clients, say, look, you got to pick which one. You can't just go around with diabetes and not do nothing. You have to choose what you're going to do. And so she chose to do the holistic way. And that's fine. But you got to do something. A lot of people say they don't want to take anything. Honey, you're going to take something. Or you're not going to live prosperous. And God wants us to be prosperous in how we live. He wants us to live abundant. How can you live abundant if you're not well? And I'm not just talking about physically well, but mentally and spiritually. We have, because we're mental, spiritual, and physical. You guys do know that, right? Hello? It's like I'm joking. Okay? So, yeah, guys, make sure you drink your water every day. You want to do half of your body weight. If you're real jiggy with it, you want to go ahead and do a gallon. That's safe. Okay, but yes, water says, I saw you guys typing, it hydrates you. It's going to keep you regular. You know how many people I talk to that don't go to the bathroom every day? Just simply not going to the bathroom, not having that type of cleansing out leads to diseases, disorders, and discomforts. I mean, that's just true. You know, if you are a person who have fibroids, 9 times out of 10, you have constipation as well. And if you have constipation, you're going to have some type of yeast buildup. You're going to have some type of bacteria overload. Why wouldn't you? Does anybody have any questions or concerns while I'm in here? I have to take a break real quick. Anybody have any questions? Because I would love to answer your question. Did I type up anything? Let's see. Your face is glowing. You guys, y'all are something else. Thank you so much. Okay. So we said sugar. We said meat. Now I'm going to tell you, if you lower your sugar, if you lower your meat intake, no pork, guys. Straight up, no pork, no beef. If you're listening to this video, or if you're watching this video, and you have the following issues, you have BV issues, yeast issues, any type of cycle issues, meaning your cycle is too heavy, it's too long, or just simply doesn't come on, you should not be doing pork, beef. Pork and beef, boom, should be out. That is like the first thing you do when you want to start doing a holistic regimen or start doing a detox. It's green tea, good tea. Green tea is excellent, honey. Honey, that's one thing I do every day. In fact, that's in my water. That's a secret. I've been doing green tea for years. I don't steep it. I just put it in my water, a nice tea bag, decaffeinate it. I put in my water and let it just seep in my water. And I tell you, that's one thing I did that got me through hair school back in 2008. I had green tea and I put blueberries in my water. I was known as the water girl. I had my nice clear water. It was plastic at the time. Hey, it's levels to this. I didn't always drink out of out of stainless steel, okay? And it was BPA free because I'm like, hey, I was a little bit conscious too. But yeah, I drink that every day, and I swear that's what got me through hair school. And so, yeah, do your green tea every day. And like I said, don't warm it up. You can drink it in your water. And basically all of my teas that I drink, I don't drink them hot. I drink them room temperature, let them cool down, let it steep, and keep it moving. That's what I do. Anybody else have any questions? More than likely, if you have pH problems, you also have hair problems. I'm also a senior cosmetologist. I'm a hair hair care specialist. I can teach people how to take care of their hair. I'm gonna tell you, you'd be surprised. Like I can look at you. That's why I do a lot of my clients. They do one-on-ones. We do a video call. I can actually look at you and kind of tell what's going on. And if you have one thing, you usually have the next. And if you don't have it, that's a blessing, but it's kind of like not the norm. You know what I mean? Like if you have issues with pH, more than likely you have cycle problems. You have hair problems. You know, you probably have a wig on now usually because your hair is not growing, or you may have the newest term now that Miss Jada is making very, very popular, alopecia. You know, and let's talk about alopecia real quick. Alopecia can be permanent and it can also be temporary, but it's an autoimmune issue. And so autoimmune diseases, and this is quite a few, are brought on by stress. You know, and I feel like even pH problems, of course, can be something where your immune system is just always, you know, feel like it has to be revved up, and it causes problems. Okay, so it's a whole disorder in my opinion, because some women just naturally have it all the time, no matter what they do, no matter what soap they use. You guys are too quiet in this room. I'm giving you too much passion for you to just look at my face, my hair, my glasses, and my whole personality and spirit and not say hello to me. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break and allow 3 people to say hello, Jenna. Hello.
Exactly. Guys, follow us on all social medias. Tap the link to follow us.
I'm giving too much tea. I'm giving too much of me for you guys to just sit there and not say anything. Hit the heart buttons, hit the share button. I don't mean to be like this, guys, but if you were in my seat, you would understand. I need you guys to share. I need you guys to say hello. I'm talking to you guys. I'm helping you guys out. I'm letting you know who I am. So let me know who you are. And all the people who are regulars, y'all be quiet. I need to see some new faces. Okay? I love my regulars though. Don't think I don't. But I want some new people. Some new people to say hello. I don't care if you working. I ain't talking to the people working. Oh, why are they even?
But I'm working right now.
You can't be working that much if you listening to me, my darn cracky voice. This country voice, this is not relaxing. I can't even listen to my own videos sometimes. My voice get on my nerves. It really does. I mean, I'm woman enough to admit that. My voice is not for work. Okay. I guess that's a hello, Miss Laverne. Hello.
Okay, I see you guys.
Who else gonna say hello to me? You guys think y'all tucked away and y'all behind the screen and you ain't gotta say nothing. But this type of chick, I'm gonna bring you out, bring you out, bring you out, bring you out. Okay? Hi, Miss Ruth, and hi, Miss Kim. Hello. Ooh, from Nairobi, Kenya. I love Nairobi products. The company, yes, that's my favorite. Yep. Okay, so I got my 3. We can continue. Thank you, ladies, for saying hello to your girl, because I appreciate you guys. I also noticed that no one's giving stars. No one's giving super chats. No one ain't doing jack. See, I've noticed everything, but don't think that that I don't need it, guys. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all can get some stars. Y'all can get some love. Y'all can share the video. Do y'all have a problem with people asking for monetary gains for their talent? Is that what it is? I was reading somebody's comments, and this girl gets a lot of views. And she was starting to basically, she's going to convert over to doing some paid stuff. And it was like, I ain't paying for that. I ain't paying. I'm like, okay, y'all, that's you don't have to pay, but why you got to say it under the person's video? I said, you know what? God showed me today, what much is given, much is required. Because I said, man, that must be great to have 20,000 people watching you at one time. I would love that. But for all of those people to say they wouldn't want to support her if she asked for monetary gains was disheartening.
Well, I think they were like not really supporters. They were
Yeah,
viewers, but not supporters.
exactly. And
Yeah.
so it puts people like myself, who has a nice little crowd. It makes me thankful for whomever watches me, because it doesn't matter how many people watch, it's how many people support. And you need both. You need your supporters, and you need the people who just watch. I respect and love both, but I do need support, okay? So, guys, as you watch me, as you get comfortable with me, when guys get paid and things, I'll put a little bit up for Jenna and my holistic counselor, and I love beauty and wellness. Okay? Because God says what? Ask and you shall receive. Okay? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is anybody... Hi, Miss Ella. And hi, Miss Evelyn. Yes. Anybody have any questions about what I have said so far? I've given you energy. I've given you all I know. But yeah, you want to, like I said, you want to just lower your meat. I have to say that. If you need support on how to up jump the boogie, up jump the beat. I'm getting tired, y'all. How y'all doing? If you do need guidance on this subject, guys, please join the community. It's actually pinned. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? So let's get into probiotics. Let's talk about some probiotic talk, shall we? Who in here takes probiotics? Just say me. Just say me. Who in here? I do. I didn't start taking probiotics until I was 40. That's a few years ago, 39. For a long time, I did not take it. I didn't feel like I needed it and whatever. But after a while, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time, because I started having digestive problems. And so if you start taking probiotics, and I have special probiotics that I suggest to my clients to take, it will definitely help you. And even if you don't have problems in that department, I always am on the side of prevention. And you should have some type of probiotics along with your food. What's a natural prebiotic or probiotic? Fruit. Or papaya. But those are enzymes.
Those are enzymes.
Banana.
I love enzymes.
Yeah. Okay. So we got one person, Miss Selena. Okay, great. Do you take supplements or do you take yogurt? Okay, so let me tell you the difference. Johnny Kincaid, why you type that gibberish up here? I'm gonna delete it, because that's confusing. I don't like seeing that. Let's talk about yogurt and dairy. Okay, I know they sell yogurt and say that it is good for digestive issues, and they'll show the woman with this super flat belly and all of that. She had the belly anyway, and who eat this flat belly anyway, and who even knows if she takes that particular brand of yogurt? Okay, I got caught up in that too. And yes, it does have it'll have some type of probiotics, yes, but it also has estrogen, and that's a big issue when it comes to pH issues, pH problems, estrogen. Okay, one thing I want to say, I just found this out because a few weeks ago I had done a video on what's her name? Tracy, okay? Tracy had passed away from esophageal C, right? Did you guys know that HPV can actually lead to throat issues?
Oh, wow.
Did you guys know that? I was like shocked because I know that she had issues with her feminine health years ago, and it kind of cleared up or whatever. And then to hear that, I literally just heard that yesterday. Excuse me. Okay, excuse me. While I'm talking about throat problems, okay. The devil is a liar. But no, honestly, look into that, okay? So yeah, it does lead to feminine problems. HPV can lead to throat issues. That makes perfect sense.
It does.
Okay? So look into that, guys. Feminine health, feminine wellness goes everywhere. I think a few years ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago, Michael Douglas, he had issues with his throat. And it was a rumor going around that he had obtained that from certain activities. And so, guys, just understand that this body works together. And usually when there's one problem, one area, it's going to be another problem, another area. That's why I like holistic. Okay, so ladies, we have to get the estrogen down. We cannot be estrogen dominant. Estrogen dominant can be dangerous. Okay, it can be. I have to say can. And so you want to get that down. I'm going to do a video on this subject. I'm going to do a video. I think I've given too much. I don't want to.
Estrogen dominance? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to give a video on estrogen dominance. That's a whole video that can be a whole 45-minute on its own, okay? And it's not to scare anybody. It's to inform people and to get them to understand how things are going. I talk about symptoms. I talk about things that you can do. And if you want anything more in depth, guys, get a one-on-one. I can't give everything because everybody's situation is different. But yeah, estrogen dominance, estrogen in larger amounts leads to feminine wellness issues. If you didn't know that, say I didn't know that. You know, I didn't know it. If I didn't study it all day, I was talking to somebody yesterday about relationships and things like that. And it was like, how do you know all of this? I'm like, well, I'm a professional. I talk about it. I mean, I literally study wellness all day, every day. Okay. And so that's what I do. That's what I need to do to stay aware of things. And so the people who are in my group, you know, you guys will learn about that too because I do post stuff. But I think I'm going to have to post a little more on that subject into my community because that's very serious, you know. I've heard about HPV, if that's been out for years, and certain strains can be fatal if they're not taken care of. And yeah, and so one thing, if you have any problems in that department, there's a certain lifestyle you have to live to keep that underway and heal that situation. You can't just be going around all willy-nilly. I know, you know, there are some procedures that can be done to keep you going and all that, and I do get that too, but there are certain things that if you want to heal yourself naturally, you gotta live a life. And I hate to use the word strict or restrictive. It's just a way of life. It's a part of your mental. And when you want to start anything natural, you got to get your mind right. Because your mind has to be in the game. Because you're going to be tempted all the time. And eventually your circles have to change too. And so the people who are you around, they can't be around you doing crazy stuff like drinking bad things and coffee and sodas and eating everything that they get their hands on. They can't be sleeping around because you know sleeping around is going to help you to get certain things. Hello. That throws your pH off. And that's a whole nother video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You get what I'm saying? I'm passionate about this. I hope I helped at least one person. That's all I need to know, that I helped at least one person. That tells me that what I did today in this video was not in vain. Make sure you are following me on all of my major platforms, which is YouTube, Facebook, and not Instagram, TikTok. Okay, everything is actually pinned, and when you guys go there, hit my little PayPal up too for donating for this video. Also, make sure if you want a one-on-one with me to go ahead and sign up. Your one-time fee. Go ahead and sign up, join the group so I can talk to you and get you on your road to recovery. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.